Nithyananda Gurum Bhaje.
Let us understand about this third eye. As on now, we have only vision of 120 degree. If you can concentrate on something, you will be excluding. So the degree will be coming down. The more you concentrate, less the degree of vision. Instead of concentrating on something else, if you put your attention on the third eye, instead of concentrating on the object, if you turn the awareness on the subject, the degree will start expanding. It will not reduce, it will start expanding. You will start seeing things much more clearly, in a detailed way and an expanded way. Here, Shiva is saying, attention between eyebrows, let mind be before thought. Second line. Attention between eyebrows, now we understood. Concentrating on the third eye will awaken your awareness. You will be able to see more and more in a detailed way with much more awareness. He says one more thing, let mind be before thought. You will be aware even before the thought is raising. As on now, once the thought comes up, you may try to suppress or follow. Once the thought comes up, you will try to suppress it or follow it. You will not be aware before the thought comes. Here Shiva says, let mind be before thought. Let you be aware before the thought is coming. There is a beautiful commentary of Abhinava Gupta. Abhinava Gupta is a great Kashmiri Saivite master, enlightened master. He comments on this sutra. He says, creating, maintaining and destroying, these three are the responsibilities of Trinity. Brahma creates, Vishnu maintains, Shiva destroys, Rudra destroys. In your mind, you do the three work continuously. You create a thought, or maintain a thought, or suppress a thought, kill a thought. If you don't do all these three, you will become Parabrahma. You will become enlightened. You will go beyond this Shiva, Vishnu and Brahma. You will go beyond this existence. As on now, you are doing these three work, creating, maintaining and destroying. If you don't create a thought, if you don't maintain a thought, and if you don't destroy a thought, suddenly you will be awakened to the reality, to the ultimate reality that you are Parabrahman, you are existence. Shiva says here, if you are concentrated on the third eye, you will be aware of your thoughts. Even before your thoughts are raising, you will be aware. Let mind be before thought. You need to understand this one thing deeply. This is the greatest liberation. Being aware before thought raises is the greatest liberation. Usually, always you are bound or you are bound by the thoughts. See, even before you look into something clearly, you decide. I always tell people two things, that collecting arguments and passing judgment, and having judgment ready and collecting arguments to support the judgment. Usually, you never collect the arguments and pass judgment. Your judgment is ready about anybody, anything. The moment you see, you decide. You pass a judgment. Once the judgment is ready, then you just collect some arguments to support the judgment about a person or about a situation or about anything. You create a judgment then you collect arguments to support the judgment. If you are aware before thoughts rise, only then you will be free from the judgmental attitude. You will be liberated from constantly judging. You will be above the judgmental attitude. Otherwise, you will not be even aware of the thoughts which is rising and falling in you. Something will be rising. You may suppress the thought, but after the thought comes, even if you suppress, you are not going to be out of problem. Be very clear. Whether you express or suppress, you are with that thought. If you express, you will create a chain outside. For example, anger. If you express your anger, you will create a chain outside. If you don't express and just suppress, you will create a chain inside. That's all. Either you will create a chain inside or you will create a chain outside. But you will be having some chains. Neither suppressing nor expressing will help you. Being aware before the thought comes, being aware before the anger comes is the real liberation. Liberated means not suppressing. Be very clear. I have seen people who suppress, how much they suffer. At least if you express, you will not carry that in you. You will not carry that smell in you. But if you suppress, you will be constantly carrying that smell, the dirty smell in you. I have seen people, if you express your anger, at least you will be angry with that person, straight, over. If you suppress the anger, you will be banging the door, throwing the shoes, and shouting at people for no reason. Be very clear, suppression creates more problems. If you suppress, your whole body language will change. Your whole body language will change. Suppression is no way going to help you. Suppression is not going to solve the problem. Shiva is giving you first time solution for the problem. People come and again and again they come and ask me, Swamiji, how can I control myself? How can I escape from these emotions? How can I save myself? Be very clear. Neither expressing nor suppressing will help you. Being aware before thought raises is the only way to liberation. As Shiva says, let mind be before thought. Let you be aware even before the thought raises. Let you be aware of yourself before even thought raises. Otherwise, you will be lost. Be very clear. The moment a thought comes, your consciousness is lost. Your consciousness is no more pure. You have started entering into the space of mind. You are not in the no-mind zone. You are not in Zen zone. You are in the zone of mind. Before you lose your consciousness, before you lose your Zen zone, let you be aware of your neutral space. Let you be very clear. After thought comes, you can't do anything. Your inner space is gone. If you are aware before thought rises in your inner space, then you are intelligent.
Hey, remember this device in my hand? This is one of the first smartphones ever released. People around the world were skeptical about it and people didn't believe in its capability.